Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Trunkhead with Trunkhead Gaming. Today we're going to be doing the OCC Week 2, Division 6D Week 2 versus UG. I'm playing Dark Elves, he's playing High Elves. Week 1 was against Ally Rider, who has some crazy super long something, Adric the Necromancer something name on Twitch. He cast it, so I did not. That's usually what happens. Somebody casts a game and I don't. The first half went swimmingly. I was on defense. I did get a line elf killed, but I managed to completely stop his drive and stop him from scoring, and that was all fine and dandy. And then on offense, I started off with a snake eyes, and then the following turn I got a quad skull and lost the game. He just walked right in, picked up the ball, and off he went. So today, I got very little fucking what is that stuff called? Development, which is what I need. So hopefully this week goes a little different. His team's gonna be big. Actually, his team might be pretty close to the same because of these guys don't care. These guys don't care. These guys might care. Let's put that on there. All right. Let's get this bad boy rolling. Let's see here. Long came a spider. Frost. This is my fucking CCL team. I haven't played low TV elves in dark elves in a long time, so I was like, I need to remind myself. The last 4 games have been just absolutely shit show of dice. It's been super frustrating. So let's see here. I started with the 3 Blitzer, 1 Witch build. You can see I lost on lineman, 2 rerolls, 30k. I got, oh yeah, my winnings were dog shit too. So that was fucking great. Yeah, I'm ready, man. So you can see I got almost no development. I gotta put up Slack, so if work tries to talk to me, I can tell them that talk back to them. Unequal Glory Hogger, so check out his team real fast. I don't remember what he started. I think he started with a thrower. Yeah, he did. The 2 catchers, a thrower, and he's got an apothecary. That's where his 1050 came in. He bought an apothecary the first game. When I start High Elves, I don't remember what I start. Let's go back and look at his team real quick. I think I start 3 rerolls. No apothecary, and then instead of a thrower, I have another lineman. But I don't play a lot of High Elves, so don't take that as a Trunk says do this. Look at these fucking names. Did he make these up? It's gangster. Yeah, take a bit. So here we go. A lot of elves in my division. We'll go over the division afterwards. You guys can't see that, can you? It's good. A lot of elves in my division. We'll go over afterwards. It's an interesting division. I was happy to get one of the necros in the very first game because that's before they get claw. And like I said, my defense was great and I really enjoyed it. And then the second half was just a shit show. There was absolutely nothing you could do. That guy got just a quad skull, and then he just scoops in, picks up the ball, full cages, and that's it. I have played a long time ago. I don't remember a win or where. Hey, man. So I'm going to give him the hey, man. I believe he won his game. So... I don't think I need to be this far back against High Elves. I mean, they are faster than me with these catchers, but they're not super fast. I do kind of like, Elves are different, right? So my theory is usually when I'm playing a bash team, I like to be back farther against other bash teams. And with Elves, I tend to like to be closer to the line, just in the event that the ball is kicked short. Or I get a blitz. If you're way back here to try and avoid hits, you can't take advantage of those. So. And I don't feel like since he's Elves, he's not just gonna fucking run up and base me. Like, it's not gonna punch a hole through this line and then bring a beast and blitz this guy and put a beast right here, which is something I would do if I had my Nurgle team. But he's just Elves, so I don't see him basing the shit out of me, but he might. We're basically the same team. I have 1 more block than he does, and I got a Frenzy. I got 1 AV7. He's got 2. He's got a thrower. I don't carry runner. So he's got 2 AV7s, but they're both move 8. So he's faster than me. I would say, actually, all things considered, he's probably got the advantage right now if I had to guess. Also, I suck at low TV, man. I hate low TV Dark Elves. I don't like low TV anybody's. Reroll. Super nice. I don't like low TV Blood Bowl in general, which is part of the reason I've never been interested in playing tabletop. And I don't really tend to care for the like res tournaments and stuff because they're all like 1100 TV, 1200 TV tops, and I like to have skills to play with. But Dark Elves specifically are very difficult, especially when they only start until you get to the 3rd reroll. It's really difficult, and not much fun, I don't think. But they do get fun once you start getting blodge everywhere. Let's see here, Glory Hoggers. He had a 7. He has a 1 fan factor, and I had an 8. So I win. Back up to triple digits on the. He's got to re-roll that, because otherwise I'll go get that ball. Nope. Can I go get that ball? I can go get that ball. So I'm going to. Oh, I did not want to follow. Oh, well. I might have to. I think what I'm gonna do is. My concern is I kind of want to throw the ball backward. I want to pick the ball up and then throw it backwards. Because once I pick it up, I'm kind of stuck where I'm at. So I kind of want to put like this guy right here. Problem with right here is, of course, can I go this way? Can. All right. So we're going to throw it to that guy and hope for the best, I think. Well, first we can pick it up. So it's 3 2 pluses. Three 2 pluses, because I got to do 2 GFIs. And then a 3 plus, right? It should be a 3 plus. Yeah. 3 plus, 2 plus. 3 plus is good. There you go, Gracie Law. Alright, we'll hit this guy. He says he doesn't have any luck this game. He won in 9 right here, and as soon as he did it, my thought was, you need to re-roll that kid. He's got a job. He's not a kid. It's just something people know from the New England area say. They're like, hey, man, hey, kid. So anyway, I think he should have re-rolled that. That's what I'm trying to say. The only reason you wouldn't re-roll it is if you had already predetermined that I was out of range of that. He can. It's going to be tough for him to get that ball out. Now I just need her to get an MVP. Surprised that Soul isn't here. He is dying to learn more about low TV Dark Elves, even though his TV's Dark Elves aren't low TV anymore. Oh, he's at a wedding. That sucks. Well, I mean, maybe it's good. I had something to say, and I just totally fucking spaced on what it was. I have a plan right here. I have a plan, and hopefully it works. What was I talking? I had something to say. Oh, that's what. So in Clan Best Chat, we got fucking smoked this week. In Clan Best Chat, oh wow, that ruins my plan. They're talking about, I guess, Herring Zord and Arya and Rebel, and I don't ever talk about Rebel, which you guys are fully aware of. I guess Herring Zord did this thing where he did best defensive teams of all time for all races in Rebel history. And I was like, well, did my team make it? My human team? And they were like, well, he only went back to Season 6 because it's really hard to find data before that. And I was like, really? So I go on Mordek Goblin Spy. And it took me literally less than 30 seconds to find my Season 5 humans who only allowed 4 touchdowns in 13 games. They went 25-4 for a TD differential. And I was like, really? It's too hard to find that data? Like, come on, dude. Like, I know you guys don't like me, but give me a break. Can you hit that guy? You can. Not really. Oh, I can do this. See if this works. Does. I don't want to leave these guys back here just in case I fail something catastrophic here. I gotta do a lot of 2+. Oh, he says that. All right, so we'll just go ahead and go again. So anyway, the reason I want to score when you're low TV. when I'm low TVLs and eternally like this, there is no reason, like, winning really doesn't matter because you're gonna promote no matter what, because the bottom tier is for fresh teams only. In a league as big as the OCC, the bottom tier is only fresh teams. So there's no reason to not be greedy and go for fucking SPP. Like, your record does not matter. And in fact, for a team like Dark Elves, for a team like Dark Elves, you absolutely you don't want to skip a division because see, this one's a smarter one to take because I can't get to that ball. You don't want to skip division because you need that fucking development. That sucks. It's gonna be a loner. Go hit that person. Check out credentials so I can try. I don't know what she means by that. Sorry, my boss just sent me that. Sorry, my boss just sent. just sent a fucking message and was like, I need this information. I was like, oh shit, I guess I'm kind of supposed to be working so. Although I kind of get to set my own schedule, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Can't get to that ball. Like this, I like all of this. I don't really like this. I don't really like this. He's gonna get the ball to this person. I don't really want to defend against her. Brant, how are you, sir? Is that Max or it's Max, right? I don't know if I say that. Let's go with Loner, see what happens. Okay. I if I should try and do this dodge and just base this guy and see what happens. Alright. Attack him there. Action from there. Would not mind getting some extra hits in. That's what I'm trying to do here. And then I feel like what I was going to do is get the ball to this guy and throw it. So I'm going to come down here a little bit. And leave the Witch Elf in the middle. Max. Okay, Max it is. So anyway, as I was talking about development, as Dark Elves, you don't really want to skip a division because you want those lower tier teams. Because if you skip a division, you start getting into teams where like, oh man, I went from so right now I'm in tier 6. If I went straight to tier 4. Tier 4, those teams have in general have 3 or more seasons of development, which means if they're bash teams, they mostly have claw. So it's okay to take your time. No, there was not a blitz, Max. So what happened was he. On his line of scrimmage, the ball landed like right here. It wasn't here, but it's like over here. On the line of scrimmage, he 1-9'd and chose not to re-roll it. And I had my witch was 2 GFIs in range, so all I had to do was like knock this guy. Since he took that 1-9 instead of re-rolling it, I got to go over. All I had to do was move this guy 1 square, and I was able to go in there with the witch, secure the ball, throw it back to my guys, and the score on the next turn. Yeah, I'm explaining to why. So it was not a blitz, but it was effectively a blitz, yeah. Although losing a blitzer isn't my favorite. He has rolled a lot of 1-9s. He's rolled like 2 or 3 1-9s, two 1-9s and a dub skull, so 3 1-9s. Is he a salty sword? I haven't played him in a really long time, so I don't remember. Your Salt Prince. Las Vegas, not LA, Las Vegas. But it's going good, man. It's actually going to rain this weekend, which is, I like it when it rains here. It doesn't rain very often. It's going to rain on Saturday, like a 100% chance. Yeah, it's going to rain. It's been wicked cold. When I say wicked cold, at night it gets down to like 37, 38, and then during the day it gets to like 65, which is wicked cold for us. The only reason I know it's that cold in the morning is because I take the dogs to the dog park on Friday and Saturday morning. You can knock out one of my blitzers, knock out one of your blitzers. And so it's wicked cold. But, you know, during the day, it gets, like I said, 65 or so. I want to hit catchers because catchers are AV7, but catchers are way back here. Looks like he is carrying on a catcher instead of a thrower. I kind of want to hit this guy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel this assist. I'm going to bring another assist down here so that I can hit this guy. And if I don't knock him down, I'll knock him into this guy so I can hit him twice. That's essentially what's going to happen here. Like, I'm not super flexed about going in there and attacking that ball. And then I will still have my blitz afterwards if none of this works. And I have a blitzer right here. His whole job is to blitz. So let's see if we can knock this guy down. Nope. That's why you set the follow-up hit. Like that. Just like we drew it up. Alright, now we can blitz this guy, or probably blitz this guy. And that's going to leave me, if I blitz that guy, then I'm going to expose over here on the right. The other thing I can do is blitz like this dude, although it'll be either a 1 die into a 2 or a 2 die into a 1. I guess if I blitz him here, push him to here, it would be a 2 into a 2. And if I'm going to do that, then I need to kind of like bring this guy over a little bit. Now we're going to do this guy here. Actually, I want this guy on the side. That guy there. This guy here. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to be super exposed on the right here if I do this. Back to the middle. You found a way. You found a way to play Bretts besides found. Oh man, Bretts are interesting. Right? Some people love them, man, but I think they're kind of boring. And I don't know how you play them without fouling. I think fouling is so important to them. So he's going to trap himself against the corner here, it looks like, on the side. We both have one removal, one blitzer out. He's out of rerolls. I didn't put Ook in the screw Knights. Really, you don't like the Knights, huh? Somebody else I know who likes Bretonnians says they don't like the Knights either. I mean, they're expensive. They're really expensive, but they offer so much utility, and they're your speed. They're the move 7 guys. Three Knights is max. Really? All right. I mean, you're as good an authority as I am, so I don't have any idea. Let's see. So he's splitting his forces a little bit, which is fine. I think he wants to. Yeah, he wants to go left. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing there. This could be interesting. I don't know how he's going to protect that guy. I mean, I should be able to at least get a 1 die on him, right? If you move this guy back, I can go right through there. If you just stand him up, I can just push him over here and then go right there. I don't know how he protects him. Like, I should get a 1 die here, right? Am I making this up? One die with block. And now you're doing a fucking. This is scary because if you fail it, I can get a 2 die because I can put an assist in. I can also choose to surf that guy instead of going for the ball if I want. I don't understand what he's doing. They have no strength access. No, they don't have strength. There's no strength access. Well, there's strength. There's the blitzers, or the blockers. But they're not really. I mean, they're a brawling team, but they're not really a bashing team. I don't understand this. What he's doing here. I mean, I understand what he's doing, but I don't know why he's doing it. Okay. You know what else I can do? I can surf that guy. I can surf that guy and then come back with my other GFI. So 1 die into a 1 die to surf him. Oh, maybe he's listening. Maybe he decided that he's gonna get surfed. Now he's gotta do 2 GFIs. Alright. So I can do some stuff here. I can surf this ball carrier. I can surf this guy. Anyways, 2 positioning, please punish. I can get a 1 die on the ball. I don't know. I have so many options. I don't know what to do. I think I'm not going to surf this guy because I can get it. It's a 2 die into a 1 die unless I get a guy all the way around here. If I'm going to do something like that, I'm probably just going to... Let's do this. Let's put you there. I think I'm just going to do the 1 die. And I don't really need to mark this guy, apparently. So let's do this. I don't have a home for you. I'm just going to put... I like to base Elves before they get dodged. Because, especially somebody who doesn't have rerolls, I'm not worried about these 2 guys over here. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to move... I don't want to move too many people because I get this ball out and it bounces out of bounds. Who knows where it's going to go, right? But I wanted to move some people. That's no bueno. I can't follow because I don't want to get surfed. Alright. So now what I need to do... This guy's going in range? Sure is. So let's go here. Here? I can go here. He's got this weird dodge, get it into a tackle zone situation. I think I go here. Move this guy down as far as he can. Here? No, here. Here? If I go here, I think it's here. You know what? This might be here. I usually would go here. But I'm worried about this little 1 die blitz. I'm gonna go here. If he can, I don't think he's got the speed to get through this hole right here. Is what I'm saying. One die against is actually better than you think, Max, because I have block and he doesn't. So a 1 die with reroll is 75% chance to get that ball out. He doesn't have dodge. He's just a regular dude. You expect me to spend the reroll on the blitz? I mean, I had 3 rerolls in 4 turns. Okay. It absolutely was greedy, but I'm up 1-0, and it's his half, and I have 2 rerolls left for 3 turns. So there's times when I think greed is good, and that was one of them. What are you doing now, little Muppet? Okay. I mean, I have a... Okay. I have no regrets about that play even a little bit. In fact, my only regret is that I didn't do, since it was a push, and my only regret was I didn't use the witch, because that would have been a surf. You gonna fill the cage in? Okay. All that makes sense to me. Now you have to roll. This is a 2 plus, 2 plus. This is a 2 plus. This is going to do this one first. 2 plus, 2 plus. Or maybe just 2 plus and around. Oh. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. I mean, if he's got plenty of movement. If he wants to do that, he should do 2 plus. He can go up and around. Doesn't have to go this way. Do that too, I guess. I think he's just trying to prevent being surfed right here. The reason I didn't do the witch is because, excuse me, the witch doesn't have block. So on a 1 or 2, she kills herself, and she has to roll it twice, plus she had to do a fucking GFI. She had to do 2 GFIs, because not only could she not, because she had to push there, but she had to GFI away so she didn't get counter-surfed. So I just felt like it put her in a bad position. That's why I elected not to use her. Alright. Can I surf this guy? Like, I might just let him score and see if I can surf this dude. Don't think I can. No, I can't. Alright, so now I should make the play on the ball. Do that. We will do this. It's going to be a GFI, that's fine. I think what I want to do is try to lock you in. We'll just stand you up. Stand you up. That puts you there. Should be able to put you around the GFI. Now what he's gonna do is he's gonna do a sideline cage, but hopefully this witch will be in range to stop it. So he set up a sideline cage. The sideline cages are easier to break than other ones. So next week, let's keep our dubbing on Tuesday, and then we'll meet the entire team on Wednesday. Did I fuck up something? Oh, forgot about that guy. Is he gonna score this turn? Oh, nice. Well, he's gotta score this turn now, right? Because if he doesn't score this turn, if he rolls a 1 here, if he doesn't score this turn, I'm gonna surface catcher. Am I in voice somewhere on Discord? No, I don't go on to Discord voice. I don't like to talk to people while I'm playing. No offense. Distracts me. This is scary. Like, what he's doing here is scary. He's gonna have to do like a 3+ throw. I mean, the catch isn't that bad because the catch is he's got a reroll. But he's got to do a 3+ throw with no reroll. And he can 1 and 9. Like that. Okay. I don't approve of anything that just happened right there. For the record. Can I sack the ball now? Should I sack the ball or should I surface catcher? I don't know. If I hit this guy, I don't have to do it this way. That's a loner. I don't want to do that. I can certainly do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hit the ball carrier. Let's see what happens. Okay. Doesn't make me super happy because I kind of wanted to serve. I wanted to get the ball out. I mean, I have a 1 die still. Yeah, saw that coming. Should have just. I mean, the reason I chose not to surf this guy and go for the ball instead was I thought I might be able to recover it and score, and I knew that even if I did surf this guy, he still had plenty of other scoring options. So I think this was a better play. It just didn't work out. I will say this: I can't stand almost anything about the high elf models. I think they're fucking terrible, and I think that the stupid sounds they make are terrible. But their animations are better than dark elves. Like when they punch somebody, it looks better than the stupid snap kick that the dark elves do. And their foul is better looking. The foul, like he gets up and that's kind of cool looking too. So he makes a. This was a poor. Everything he did over here was a poor play. I didn't like any of it without a reroll. But he did not get punished for it. So. Almost. Did not get punished for it. Did my KO come back? Well, KO's coming back. All right. I have a reroll. I only have move 7, so getting in there is gonna be difficult. Anyway, yeah. So this whole thing, I didn't like any of it really. just being for real about things. I really getting 4 dice on the ball, not getting it out, that hurt. That one hurt. That's all right. We're still 1-1. And we'll get a chance to do some kind of ball control offense. Although I'm thinking maybe I just fucking score. Because I really need SPP. I got almost no SPP in my first game. Like, there's 2 on alignment. Who gives a fuck, right? And here's 1 on alignment. And that's it. And an MVP on alignment. Like, it was really bad. So I feel I might want to push the score in the second half, depending on how the reroll situation goes, and just go for fucking development. This is my favorite Dark Elf logo, this flying devil woman thing. But I have historically just had terrible luck with any team that had this logo. Has just had terrible luck. So I am committed to breaking that curse in OCC. Oh shit, that works. And I started OCC because I wanted a. Oh, shit. I think I'm gonna give up TBBL. I've not enjoyed it. What's the league? This is OCC. This is the OCC. Did he set up to defend the 1 turn? Sure did. Okay. I'm gonna hit that guy. That is the plan. And I'm going to hit him with him. You don't have to be there. And then you're going to go there. Is anybody... I think one of these guys has 2 SKP. Oh, this guy. He's got 5. I generally don't like to get the level on linemen, but I feel like I need some more block. So if you're on my Dark Elf team, I almost always like to go dodge first. But early in Dark Elves, like when I'm low TV Dark Elves and I don't have that much block, especially if I'm doing the 3 Blitzer build, I don't mind getting one of my guys to block. So I have somebody else to hit with. Is my thought. We should go level right here. Get a cast! Nope! Should have searched this guy, apparently. Doesn't matter, I guess. Hit that good AV7. That stupid sound. Yeah, they are about Blodge and Raj. They absolutely are, but I almost always go dodge first. On like an unskilled lineman, I almost always go dodge first. Because I like to reposition them. But except for in this instance where I do the 3 blitzer start and I get a lineman leveled before I get my 4th blitzer. And then I usually go block first. And that's just somebody who's played a fucking lot of Dark Elves. that's the only reason I've come up with that. It's an extremely specific instance. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and try and score. Try and score, and then still... I don't feel like his offense has been very good. I've had plenty of shots at the ball, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and score and see if I can score a 3rd time. And if I lose or tie, I don't care, because I'm promoting no matter what. So, why OCC? Max, that's a good question. I've heard nothing but great things about OCC, like nothing but really, really great things. And the few coaches that I have played that only play in OCC are all very good. And I like to play in divisions where I feel like I'm going to get better as a coach. I don't do that here anymore. So it's good. I wanted specifically a European division or European league because the U.S. ones are hard for me to play sometimes. They're hard for me to play because they're in the evening, and I'm usually spending time with my wife in the evening. But anyway, so I wanted a European league. I heard nothing but great things about OCC. It was either OCC or UK BBL were my choices, I believe. And I just heard better things about OCC. So. Yeah, rock paper scissors. I thought about that too. It's just not big enough. I really wanted a big league. I really wanted like a larger league. So. And TBBL just wasn't doing it for me. It wasn't large enough. The biggest problem I'm having with TBBL, Twitch Blood Bowl League, is that it's other than Jumpy Jim, who is the commissioner now, he's doing a great job, but none of the other admins are really doing that great. And I'm not attached to the team, and it's like the scheduling threads are never up, and there's a bunch of reasons. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna end this now, and then get into another league. And OCC is very large, and I like the large leagues. I don't know. I can say I like the large leagues. My last large league was Rebel, and it was I think Rebel's extremely poorly admin. I think it's a fucking. I don't have a lot of good things to say about Rebel. and their admin team. But I like that it was large, and it's just a different environment. Like I have a small elite league. I have a big crunch too, and those coaches are all so fucking good. Like you're fighting from tier 4 all the way to tier 1. So I wanted something different than that. And Goblin I really like for a lot of reasons, but Goblin's also, I don't know, there's probably about 60, 70 coaches, but they're split across 3 leagues, and it's like when you get to Premier, it's the same 20 coaches or so. And they're all really good coaches, and they're all really good teams. I just felt like OCC was the experience that I was looking for. Yeah, I already have, like you say, RPS like a family. Very similar to Big Crunch 2. Very similar to Big Crunch 2. Which is, and I already had, and like I spend most of my time on Discord, on the Big Crunch 2 Discord, on the BB Tax Discord, because I really like that community. It's small and it's tight, and everybody knows each other, and it's and the coaches are all really fucking good. So you learn a lot too. So I already had that experience. I didn't need another one like similar to that. This is aggressive. So if I get some bad dice on my turn, I'm probably going to lose this game. I really don't care. I really don't care about losing. I just want to develop. What I do care about is losing the game and not getting development. That's what I do care about. Let's see where this ball. It's not going to land right there. It's going to go to one of these 9 squares. So we'll see if it bounces to one of these. Oh, I actually kind of wish it does bounce to one of these guys. It'll be easier to get than if it is where it's right now. So, what do I want to do? I want to get the ball to her, and I want to get the ball up here somehow. I mean, I could just pick it up on a 3, but it doesn't seem enticing to me. Kind of got to be a little bit careful about how this goes down. Alright, so if I hit this guy, I can then hit this guy, and then hit this guy, then this dude's free. And he can either blitz off the ball, which I think he will. I think he'll blitz off the ball. And then he'll pick it up and give it to the witch. I think is what we're going to do. That is not where I wanted it to, even a little bit. I forgot I misdid my maths. That's that dude. No, I can do it, but I have to do a bunch of 1 and 9s I don't like. I have to do this one, and then this one, and then this one. So I have to do 2 1 and 9s before I get to what I want to do. I feel like it's better to do this 1 1 and 9. Okay. I think, does he stay there? No, he's gonna go there. Yeah, that makes the rest of this super scary. I do want to follow, actually. Now I have a hole in my cage. Well, not a hole, but he's basing my cage, which I don't tend to like. I could one die this guy, knock him down 50% of the chance, and that might be the move. Not gonna get his move. Alright. What are you saying about Spider? Sorry, I'm not watching. You should try Champions. I have to win. You have to get into Champions League. I haven't won anything. I played Goblin Premier Finals, and I ended up with. I played Dark Elves, and I got the worst possible fucking anti-elf dwarf team in the history of anti-elf dwarf. Like, it was. I mean, it's dwarf, so it's hard in the first place. But he had like 5 stand firm, and he had like 4 diving tackles. So I couldn't move, and my fucking I have an awesome Juggernaut Witch on that team, but she was MNG, so I didn't. I got smoked. I had no chance. Yeah, no, it was. I played. I think I actually played really well. I just couldn't knock down the guys I had to knock down at important problems. It was, and the team was. It was so uphill. And if I just had my Juggernaut Witch, I would have won the game because I had multiple scoring opportunities if I could just move a guy, and I just couldn't move him. But his team had been playing for like 6 or 7 seasons, and my team was only like 3 or 4 seasons old. So it was an uphill battle. And McLean's a good coach, so not taking anything away from him. I've only won 1 championship, and it was in a league that doesn't exist. I don't remember what it was called, actually. Did he use a reroll? You can actually go farther since I have you free without a reroll. No, I'd put you farther up. I'd put you like there. You're gonna blitz, that's right. Doing that because I want to push him this direction. Oops. I want to hit this guy. So it's a 2+2+ either way. Let's do this dodge. Okay, so I either had to do this 2+ or this GFI. So it was a 2+ either way. I wanted to hit that guy. So the thought here is like I'm probably not going to win if I score now, but I want a chance to win. I want a chance to win. I mean, let me put this the other way. I'm gonna if I do, I could probably stall out the rest of the half and win the game. But I want to fucking develop some stuff. I don't have any development on any of my blitzers. So I'd rather have the tie and an extra touchdown on one of my guys, or a chance at an extra touchdown anyway, than just a win. I don't know if that makes sense. Like the 2-2 doesn't bother me, is what I'm trying to say. But I would like a chance at 3-1, or even 3-2. I just absolutely need to get some blodgers. Yeah, I mean, if you're a fuck. I know. I just feel like that's the whole point of an Eternal League is when you know you're going to go up in the division anyway, it doesn't matter how well you do the first season. You should really go ahead and be greedy and try and get as much SPP as possible. And since I did so poorly in the first game in SPP, I really need to fucking push it in the second. Or the rest of the season, really. Got him! That's why you base Elves before they have rerolls. That was an 87. That could have been a disaster. But it wasn't. Probably going to blitz this guy, depending on what happens. I'm probably going to blitz that guy no matter what, actually. Blitz the AV7. Nope. Score. Yeah, that's kind of a European thing, lack of playoffs. Like the BC2 doesn't have playoffs either. Just get to the top tier and win the top tier. And I didn't like it at first, but now it doesn't really bother me that much. Like for instance, I watch every once in a while I watch a couple Rebel playoff games. The only reason I watch them is because worst position ever. The only reason I watch them is because usually I have a friend or two that's playing in the Rebel playoffs. And you watch these teams, like you'll see these guys who play fucking Lizards in the first season, and they wreck their lower tier division with their Lizards because Lizards are fucking super easy. And then they go in and they end up playing like these super nasty fucking Chaos teams, and they just get fucking wrecked. And it just blows my mind that anybody would want to be like, I joined an Eternal League. I spent 13 games. Like their seasons are 13 fucking weeks long. Like they're already long enough. I spend basically 2.5 months developing my team, and then I get it stuck in this tournament where my team gets fucking destroyed. I don't understand how that's fun. Like, why do lower tier teams? Why are they even in the playoffs with 2,000 fucking TV kill chaos? Blows my mind. So yeah, I mean, I get it. There's no way that rookie teams should be in the playoffs in Rebel, but I don't fucking admin Rebel. I don't give a shit about Rebel. So the playoffs in general to me aren't that big of a deal. Twitch Blood Bowl has playoffs. I could stay in there if I want to do playoffs, but I don't care that much. Goblin has playoffs. Goblin has playoffs in all 3 of their divisions, and I do those, and they're fun. That's my playoff fix. Yeah, Max, you say that, but I was actually watching Andy Davo's stream yesterday, and he said something yesterday, actually. He was playing HUD. HUD was High Elves, and Davo was playing Chaos. Chaos have been around a really long time. Like, they were 2,400 TV. And he mentioned something that the winner of every major league in this last season, with the exception of Goblin Premier, which he didn't know about, was an Elf team. Every single one of them. So even in Eternal League, like the last 3 winners of BC2 has been a fucking a Wood Elf, and it's looking like a Vampire's gonna win this year. So he's like, if you want to win, what he said, and I don't know how true this is, if you want to win Eternal Leagues, it's Elves you want to play, not the fucking Claw Bash teams. But you do have to play against a lot of Claw Bash teams, and you kind of have to get lucky where your team is in a good enough shape to compete that deep. Because you're definitely going to take some trimmings. And I don't know if I disagree with that. I definitely prefer to play Elves compared to Bash because Elves are way more creative. You can do some cool creative things with Elves that you can't do with Bash teams who are kind of locked into a base and Bash, can I kill you kind of style. Whereas Elves can do all kinds of things. I definitely prefer to play Elves, and I think that they are probably better in Eternal Leagues if you're lucky enough to keep them alive through all the massive Bash teams. Which can be a trick. Can be a trick. I should try and surf this guy. Did you fucking break armor twice? Son of a bitch. I think I'm gonna try and surf this dude. It's a 3+. I believe it's 3+. To surf him. And then I have to do a GFI. And again, I don't know that I need to take that kind of risk. I think what I'll probably do is hit this guy, so then I can hit this guy and this guy. Alright, this is just a 3+. It's a 4+. Right. So I'm definitely going to do it this way. I don't feel like he's going to go this direction, but I should probably put somebody over there just in case he does. He's 100% going to go left. So I want these two guys to be faster so they get back to the left. We might try and take the middle if I do this. Which I don't mind if he tries to take the middle. I want him close because I want him to try and dodge away and use it for or stand and fight and slow his team down. I pushed that guy up because I needed the assist, but I want this guy close so that he tries to dodge away on the 2+ and maybe spend a reroll, or stands up and tries to fucking puts a bunch of guys in here to try and fight it out. In which case he's slowing his offense up. Yeah, no, I could have definitely gone Chevron, and I usually do go Chevron against Elves. I'm kind of hoping he scores fast so that I can score fast. Like, we're not talking, but if we were on the same fucking wavelength, this would be a fucking shootout. It would be 3-3 already. But everybody's trying to win. I don't give two shits about winning this division. I really don't. Like, who cares if you win the fucking bottom tier division? The only thing it gets you is a bonus promotion. I don't want a bonus promotion. I want to fucking develop my team so they're competitive at the end and the top where it matters. It doesn't matter if I win 6D. It matters if I win 1. Or champions, whatever the fuck they call it. Winning 6D does nothing for me. I don't care about it. So I want to develop my team. I'd rather take the risk at the tie than I would anything else. So now he's in scoring position. Now he might fucking score. Now we're cooking with gas. Right, he's in scoring position. I mean, he's move 8. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's 2 G5s away. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, cash is important. It would be nice to get the bonus for the cash. You're right about that. But to me, I mean, I don't know. The SPP is more important than the cash to me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can get I can one-die that guy without block, which isn't super exciting. The problem with one-die without block is the ball's going to bounce over here. Like I hit it here, I need it to go out of bounds and bounce fortuitously. Otherwise, it's going to bounce where a bunch all his guys are, which I don't care about. So the real question is, do I want to do that? And I don't. I think you can hit me. If I do this, then I can do this 2-die also. And the Witch Elf over. Come on, Lopan. My team is named after Big Trouble, Pillars of Heaven. We really shook the Pillars of Heaven that time, didn't we, Wang? My team's named after Big Trouble in Little China. It's a cult classic movie. If you haven't seen it, it's awesome. Oh, that didn't work out the way I wanted to at all. Oh, I definitely should have followed there. That was a mistake. Definitely should have followed. See, I'm not paying super much attention. I do not use runners ever. I think runners are garbage. And when I say I think they're garbage, I know they're garbage. Fucking, you'll never see me use a runner. I do not have an Apo now. I rolled a 1 on the winnings. So not only did I lose last game and lose an elf and get no development, but I also rolled a 1 on the winnings. It was a terrible start. Terrible start all around. I was in a cage, okay. Didn't want you to cage. They should just fucking keep hitting that guy. Probably gonna cage dive here. Let's see, why not? We'll see. I mean, I could just hit one of these corners and base the dude again. We shall see. We shall see. That did not do what he wanted to do. He wanted to blitz in this direction so he could get a 2-die, but he got a 6. So. It's alright, I did the exact same thing up here just like last turn. Roll that 1 for me. That's not one. This I don't like because I need this guy to move. I need this guy to cancel those 2 assists. I'm going to do a dive. Ooh, you know what? Nope, it's gonna be up there. Oh, he moved for me. That's nice. Oh, I want you to go there. can't do that because this guy's in the fucking way. Okay. Guess I can do it. I don't want to bring this guy over. Do it like this. Don't really want to do it like this, but that's the way it's going to be. Tally ho! Shoot if you want. Bing! That is a 3+ pickup, yeah? That is not a 3+. Also not a 3+. God dang it. Gosh dang it. Almost. Almost. That worked. Everything went exactly right except for the 1 and 9. Everything went great until the 1 and 9. So a cage dive, I know that everybody's like, oh my god, you're super lucky. So a cage dive, when you're AG4 and you have the dodge skill, is this right here, a 5+ dodge, is like 54.7% or something crazy like that. So you are more likely, it's a coin flip essentially, but it's a coin flip where you're more likely to succeed it than not succeed it. So this little dive works more often than it doesn't work. And it makes people super fucking salty when you do it. Super salty. Yeah, 5 and 9. Is he gonna scatter the ball, you think? Man, be ready if you want to bounce one of my guys. Not the worst spot. Would have been better if it like bounced straight to this dude, but that's not the worst spot. Is he salty? Are you talking to him? I didn't see his chat. Short for his name is Ugg too. I guess it is Unequal Glory Augers. Is that? I thought it was a weird name. So I need somebody in scoring position. Well, if he doesn't get the ball here, I need somebody in scoring position next turn. I don't think I have anybody. I don't know what his plan is. I think he's going to do a 3+ pickup. But he's got to... I don't know how he's going to do it. I don't know what he's doing here. This is he going to try and hit this guy for a 2 die and then dodge this guy through? Oh, I see. 2 die on him. Okay. On her. And then just dodge. All right. Totally makes sense. Oh, you're not even going to pick up the ball this half. You're going to go here and you're going to hit that guy. Okay. Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. I like that play a lot. That probably didn't do what you wanted it to do. Oh. Okay. this guy score? This guy can't score. I'm gonna go there. You're just gonna stand up. You're gonna go here. I don't think I can get far enough actually. If I'm here, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so I need both GFIs. Nope. Nope! I needed both GFIs to get to here. 2, 4. It didn't matter when I did them, I guess. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, so I needed 4 GFIs. So that was unlikely. Too bad that's not the witch, because if that was the witch and had jump up, you know, I guess it would still be in range. Let's see if we can survive. Hold on for the win at least. Nope. That's all there is to it. That didn't work. Double pow is no good. Gracie! Alright. So he wants to get this throw. He needs to get somebody in. Does he want to score this right now, you think? I think he does. Yeah, double pow and I got dodge. It's just par for the course. I'm just glad she didn't get hurt because I don't have an Apo. She just leveled. But I was making a play to get low pans and fucking SVP. So we gave it a shot. Uh-oh, we better check the fucking work. I mean with whom? Oh, I was trying to get low pan. Yeah, he can score. I mean, I knew it was. I knew that if I didn't get this thing, I had more stuff to do. So I'm trying to say. So. He had both of his blitzers right there, and I knew that it was a shot in the dark to try and get some more SPP. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then there's no. So it's a GFI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. GFI pick up the ball. So it's a 2+2+ pick up the ball. And then he's not safe. He's got to do another 2+, probably here. Or that. I think that's aggressive. 3-2-2. I don't understand why he would do. Why would you do a 3-2? I don't understand. I don't understand why he did it like that. Maybe somebody in chat understands why I did it like that. Oh, because he wanted to throw the pass. Okay. Was it a 4+? Oh, so you should make that. 75% chance. 75% chance to into the 1 in 36. No, what are you doing? Why would you do that? I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, you should have passed. I agree. 100% agree. If we knock him down, this is super easy. Well, it's not super easy. If we knock him down, we get a shot in the ball anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God, that sound. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I should do ahead of time. This guy can't score, so I guess I should mark this guy. That's not what we wanted. Alright, so I think he does some kind of weird play. He's going to dodge here and then go here and try and throw it. I think is what's going to happen. So what can I do? I can put a guy here to act like an interceptor who probably gets hits. He's got no reroll, so this dodge is scary. Alright. And then we hit this guy, but then do we want to use this dude? Yeah, I think we do. Well, we took a risk to go for the win, and it looks like we're going to draw out of it. That's what it looks like. Now, do I want to do this shit? I mean, I've had plenty of opportunities to hit his ball carrier on defense both times. I feel like the risk was justified, considering I feel like my defense was better than his offense. And I hope he doesn't take offense for that. That's just kind of how I felt. I mean, I had even in the first half, I had tons of attacks on the ball, and they just didn't work. And this time I actually had the ball, got it in hand, got it away. I couldn't pull it off. So I feel like my risk was justified in my quest for SPP. I still have a chance to win, but I think it's most likely a tie. Because even though I get intercept chances, he has safe throw. So he's going to go back here, and I think he's just going to go back here and wing it. Maybe I don't know what he's doing. He's going to try and come around, throw to this guy, and then man to this guy. I feel like that's aggressive with no rerolls. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's right. Is this guy in range? Oh, he is. Comes down to this throw. Comes down to this GFI plus this throw. Into this 1 and 9. Got it. And then 2+ catch. That'll do it. Alright. It's going to be a draw. A little disappointed in that. I think I outplayed him, but I mean, I could have stalled and just guaranteed the win. I wanted this fucking some SPP. I wanted some SPP. God, another fucking 1. That's the reason to go for the win, is to be able to reroll that. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. Egg Shan got the fucking Blitzer MVP. How'd we do? 44 blocks, only 3 KOs. That's really unfortunate. We only gave up 36 blocks, which is pretty good. We only got 13. He got 13 also. It's pretty even. His armor, his injury was awesome. Of course, mine was the same. His dodges were above average, but just they're on average essentially. Catch is good, pass it. And then he rolled 4 more skull or pows and skulls. But 28 to 24. All right. And then how did I do? About the same, 24 to 30, I guess. Going for it, armor, pickups. That's what got me. Fucking pickups. Dodges are above average or on average. Pretty good game. Pretty good game. Threw away the win, which I think next time, considering the fucking money situation, I should probably just have gone for the stall. But I was being greedy. I felt like I was outplaying him, that I was gonna get that ball back. Oh, take that. Mighty Blow Witch to start is not bad at all. I'm gonna give you some block. Even though I don't usually give you block, I'm gonna give you block. So that's good. That's a good thing. And a Blitzer got an MVP. You know, now that I got a Mighty Blow Witch, I'm probably just gonna buy my Appo. Usually I don't buy my Appo until I've got my 3rd reroll. But I want to keep this girl around. She's the only person that will Appo right now. So usually when I build my team, my Dark Elf team, is I hang on to my money until I get the 3rd reroll, 100k for the 3rd reroll, and then I buy the Apothecary next. Then I buy my Blitzer, then I buy my Witch. But since she got Mighty Blow and she doesn't have block yet, I want to protect her a little bit, so that's what I got that for. Now I have somebody to hit with, which I'm excited about. Let's check out who do we have next. Don't care about that. Next week. Raiders from the Norse. I'm guessing that's a Norse team. Raiders from the Norse. Mr. Nice Man, who lost his first week. Alright, that's what they. I don't like playing Norse early, but now that I got an Apple, I feel a little better about it. I don't like playing them before I have 3 rerolls for certain, because they have way more block than me. Like 1 in 9 is fucking life right there. Has he played yet? Nope. Oh, he plays Orc from Spork. Bumblebeard. That's a troll. Missing a Blitzer. So that's what we got next week. Orc, Mr. Nice Man's Raiders from the Lug. That's actually going to be a difficult game. Hopefully my fucking Mighty Blow does some work. Does he have a Yeti? Yetis are crap early, especially against Elves. I don't. Let me see if he had a Yeti. Yeah, it sure does. This guy right here. Yeah. This is next week. See how he does. See how he looks. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Ook, for the game. I was kind of hoping for a shootout, hoping to get some more SPP. You know, the worst thing about this is that now I have to, it's not worse, but instead of getting block dodge on all my blitzers, I need to focus on getting her block. Because you really want to protect that piece. So I need to get her to the next 3 touchdowns. I need to go to Gracie Law. Minus whatever casualty dice she gets. That's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching. See ya!